Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Drinks Glue. I am joined tonight by the one, the only, the Joker Mage.
Hello and good evening.
Joker, what do we have on tap tonight?
Well, as you know, magic isn't real. There's no wizards going around throwing fire and lightning everywhere. The only thing that is real is the icy cold judgment of Doom's Rage. That's right. We are doing Warring Triad All-Stars with the Doom's Rage flag set. That means no fire magic, no lightning magic, no Ultima, no Merton, no Magitech, no X magic. All you get are big, shiny weapons.
Well, hopefully you get big shiny weapons because Doom's Rage is really awkward if you don't get them.
It's even more awkward when you have required Fanatic's Tower.
Definitely. So, why are we showcasing these four runners? Who are they? What have they done to deserve this? Why are we doing Warring Triads All-Stars? Well, these were some of the standout performers from the Warring Triads event. So, we thought it'd be cool to have a little All-Star to close out the event, a little All-Star coach chase, similar to the Pro Bowl, similar to the NBA or MLB or NHL All-Star game. A little time for these players to shine, show off all the hard work they put into the event, and just one more closeout, just a final farewell to the Warring Triads because it was a pretty good event.
Yeah, it's a really excellent. These are some of the best performers from the event, regardless of their team standings. In terms of their individual performance, these are just people who have done really, really well for this.
Oh, most definitely. And we'll talk about each of these individuals' accomplishments as we go through. And we did have another little treat we're going to try out tonight. Throughout the race, we're going to pull in three of the runners during the actual race and ask them about the Warring Triads event. I'll do my best not to spoil, the actual race, but I'll be honest, I probably will, but I'll do my best not to. But we just thought it'd be cool to have some live on-air commentary from the runners while they're out there competing, get some of the insight from the top performers.
And are we still waiting on them to ready up?
Nope, we are good. And I guess I should probably switch the input. That would be great. 45 seconds in, and we finally kick this off. We got a realm start along with a cyan. Not ideal, but you only start with two characters, and they can't all be all-stars like these guys.
Yeah, I mean, Cyan as a character isn't always really well loved, but as a person who has checks in the game, probably one of the better ones, just because that does open up Doma Siege, which can be really quick, Doma Dream, which is generally one of the better series of checks, and of course the Mount Zozo checks. And Realm is just the murder child.
I can't tell because PB&J has the crazy chocobo, but I think that was an Illumina in the back returners room. Some other people on returners right now. No, maybe not.
Hey, we do see some revivifies, not as necessary as they are in Goddess Edict, but it's still nice to have in case you run into the occasional zombie.
And there is an offering for sale in the Narsh World of Balance Relic Shop. That is a very nice find there for some of our runners.
And these are all looks like fairly standard looting runs to start out. We're not going to probably see anything really surprising just yet. We don't have Terra to go loot the Imperial base, and we don't have any of the Mog Terra lock to go and actually do checks in Narsh.
So, here's a question for you, Joker. What's so special about the Doom flag set? What are some of the highlights of it, some of the features we'll see tonight?
Well, as you know, my motto throughout the entire Warring Triads is the ABCDs of Worlds Collide.
You almost said a naughty word. We can't say it around these parts.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Okay. But in any case, ABCDs, always be killing dragons. And if you kill one dragon, you get auto reflect. I believe if you kill 3 dragons, you get something else entirely. Auto haste. You still get to keep the auto reflect though. And if you get 5 dragons, that's auto image, which can get you around the calmness issues if you don't have to find Golem or Fenrir.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And then some of the other features of the Doom flag set. Obviously, you see the blue color palettes to reflect the Doom boss, kind of match his aura, if you will. Our character, all of our starting characters and all characters we come across will have -10 magic power to their stats, but they will have +10 vigor. That plus the equipment, or excuse me, the item pool of rewards from dead checks and then dragons and whatnot is limited to just a Mega Elixir, Ice Shield, and then some of the best weapons in the game. So the Doom flags that pushes, preaches, promotes, as what Joker said earlier, big sticks, big swings.
It's
A lot of physical offense in these flags.
Yeah, and I think the other two flag sets, as far as like the equipability pool, are like original plus 33%. So there's anyone who can normally equip it plus the possibility of a few extras. Doom's Rage has equipability original plus 50%. So there's more, like a better chance that your characters can equip those nice big shiny sticks.
Yep. And Ultros League's flag set, which is our kind of our base, most widely adopted flag set, it's 1/3 plus your original vanilla pool. But in this flag set, it's 50%. So even though in the vanilla game, Cyan and Realm cannot wear an Illumina, they cannot wear a Ragnarok. If one of our runners was to happen to come across one, there is two 50-50 chances, adds up to 75. So there's a 75% chance if you come across a big sword, one of them will be able to wear it. And that's also very, very nice on the armor side. That really opens up the Snow Muffler, the Minerva, the Cat Hood that have really, really limited equipment pools in the Ultros League setting. And it really makes for some very powerful characters in this one.
Yeah, so Fitz and Fiery are both still in South Figaro. Falcon Hit has gone to Zen, saw the 22k thief check, and PB&J has gone to Miranda.
I always love a good Miranda sighting. And as I mentioned earlier, we're going to do something a little different tonight. We're going to drag Fiery Blizzard up here against his will to the broadcast booth, and we're going to grill him. We're going to grill him with the tough questions. And Fiery Blizzard, you're joining us now. No, you can't leave. How you doing so far? What are your thoughts on what you found? How's your opening going?
I'm looking forward to looting Miranda in about 45 seconds or so.
Oh, very nice.
So we're gonna see what those two chests have in store. The tickets are in the house north of South Figaro. Not what I was looking for. But no, it's great, to be in a race. We're just sort of casually messing around, so not taking it too seriously. We'll see what we find.
Now, let me ask you this here and now. If we can get the chat to a consensus spot you go to do some more looting, will you go to it?
Sure.
All right, chat, you heard it right here from the MVP of Team Minerva, 9-0. He said if you want him to go to Duncan's house to buy get the one chest in the back, he will go there.
I was already planning on that.
Oh, you already beat Real Chattiest. That's what he threw out there. And we got to get more creative, ladies and gentlemen. He steps ahead of us, so...
Nike had clock.
Oh, I was also going to go there. You gotta do worse than that.
Okay. How about...
The Dragon Chest in Fanatic's Tower.
I was going to say go loot Kefka's Tower, but you can't get in there with two characters.
No, I cannot.
No, unfortunately you can't. I knew we should have picked Goddess. We should have picked Goddess.
We voted for PF, and Drink said no, we got a Magi Master.
No, I was, I forgot to scroll up, so that's my bad. Executive decision. So, how about...
Nothing good.
Rexall throwing out a pretty good one. How about Fanatic's Tower? There's 5
Yeah,
total chests.
Rexall's on my side.
Actually, there's 5 chests you can loot, and there's 6 chests you can loot if you're very, very brave at this point in the game right now.
Now, here's a question. Does this flag set randomize the Zozo clock?
I believe... I honestly don't know.
I don't know either.
There's only one way to find out, to be honest.
Yeah, we can check in about a couple of seconds. I don't even know why I'm here, Colgan. Because I was thinking about the snow mufflers.
Ooh, nice.
But can I even actually wear that? Rope. Gotta loot this town fully. Yeah, I can go up Fanatic's Tower. I probably won't go into the Dragon Chest unless I get a couple of rods somewhere. Because then I just find myself back at the title screen.
And any guesses on where you're going to find your next character?
Probably Doma Dream. I would guess.
Well, there's 1, 2...
Okay. Oh, sorry. K&N. It's gonna be K&N. It's a Doom Seed. We gotta end it with we gotta end it with K&N being hard required.
Well, I did my best to jinx it by saying it was going to be Magi Master gated at Kefka Narsh. And
Alright, so we got the individual house here. Some earrings.
So I got to give it to you. That's some creative out of your way chess thinking you got going on. And then even the old man's house. I think this in the middle game. This is a hero ring.
Well, as Joker knows, I do play Treasure Sanity quite a bit in the multis. So.
Oh, that's another
you
one.
Gotta know.
You can do the hidden chests in Kefka's Tower Group 3.
I fully plan on doing that once we're able to get in.
Then there's the hidden one in Mount Colts.
Yep. Could go Mount Colts right now. It'd be kind of a pain. We'll do Fanatic's Tower.
You do have Cyan. You don't have to do the dragon while you're up there.
That's Mount Zozo. Oh, the Ragnarok's. I actually buy that.
Alright, so Fiery Blizzard, the only person to go 9-0 in the Warring Triads event. What was your overall thoughts of the event? What did you like about it? What didn't you like?
I enjoyed the team event, right? And no one can win.
I just saw,
because
oh my goodness, that's a Ragnarok.
Yeah, but no one can wield it. It's sad. No, I mean, the team event was nice because as a newer player, right, it meant that I was playing every week, at least the first 6 weeks, which meant, it's always more practice, which is nice, versus a traditional tournament where I'd be out in a couple of weeks more than likely. So, it's a format that I really like. I liked it when Free Enterprise did it for the Upland Elixir League.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, it was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to dip my toes into Ultras League coming up in a couple weeks. Any guesses what that? I guess someone probably picked that up already.
Well, and Ultros League kicks off April 6th. Please don't PM me if I'm wrong. I think the sign-up said April 6th. April 6th is a Saturday, then I know I'm right. Let me take a look on a calendar. Yep, April 6th, so that's a Saturday. That's when it will kick off. Sign-ups are open now. I will actually go get the sign-up link and paste it into the chat for everybody. Maybe, if I can find it.
That is not the run I'm looking for. I've long since forgotten. I know Cyan has Blitz. I forget what Realm even has at this point. Alright, let's go Fanatic's Tower. Let's see if there's anything good up there.
Are you going to do all 6, or are you just going to cut it off the 5?
I'm not gonna go touch the Dragon Room because I don't actually have a way to kill it, I don't think.
Well, no, because you can't.
I mean, I certainly don't. I don't have any magic, so I didn't find any rods or shields for that matter. So I mean, it is a Yeti, so we know where we're going if we get a Strago.
Alright, so I just pasted the link to ultrasleague.com in the chat, and I promptly got modded, swatted of the way. But if you go to ultrasleague.com and then scroll down to the announcements part of the page, you can see the official announcement for Ultras League Season 6. That is also where you can sign up. You can also get more detailed descriptions about the flag set changes, which there are admittedly not very many. One thing that's huge is the check skip is going up from 21 to 22, so it's a little bit of a debuff. But one thing I am very excited about is that wars will be getting a huge buff. You will be starting with quite a bit more wars, so more access to the good stuff, not getting stuck with Exploder and then just level 3 Muddle. Well, I take that back. Exploder is the good stuff if you know what to do with it.
I'm used to Exploder in Career Day for a good time too. I think that's the last one. I don't think there's another room up here other than the actual chest.
You got the hidden one, right?
I am about to get back to the hidden one, yeah. Well, I'll get that on the way down.
Yeah,
but
Looks like Fitz is taking a reset. I don't. Oh, excuse me. I'm not supposed to tell you what other people are doing. My bad.
I don't think
Fitz is
any of
doing
us
great. He is not having a hiccup at all.
I mean, I haven't even taken a fight. It's all I know is I have a Ragnarok for 0 characters that can use it. This Umaru is gonna go great when I finally get Strago, and then Umaru's not leaving my party because why would he?
Right, so we got a question, not for Fiery Blizzard, but just about war class in general, from Lost Sage 9. Lost Sage 9, there is, in this exact flag set, the dragons are swapped between the various locations. So right now, Fiery Blizzard is in Fanatics Tower, and that's typically where you find the Pearl Dragon, or the White Dragon. But it could be any of the 8 dragons up there. It could be Gold Dragon, wink wink.
It's probably Gold Dragon.
It could be Red Dragon. It could be Storm Dragon. It's not going to be the... It could be the White Dragon, but they're shuffled amongst the various spots. Worlds Collide also has other flags that will allow you to shuffle the dragons into the boss spots or keep them in their vanilla spots. So in this exact flag set, they'll be in the spots with their little sprites running around. And that is Umaru down there, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. When I get a Strago, I'm going to go up Fanatics Tower. We're going to finish with Umaru in my party.
So you can actually shake the chest up there now to kill the boss, and then preemptively get your Mara ready and primed. And then when you find your Strago, you just walk into the tower, and then he'll join your party.
I could, but I have no way to do any damage.
That is definitely what my dog Knuckly Kong would do, who was also in the chat tonight.
Can I issue a challenge?
Mm-hmm.
So if the opportunity presents itself, I would like you to defeat the Yeti with the Yeti.
Okay. Maybe the Yeti is on top of Fanatics Tower, though, and then I can't do that.
Well,
like I said, if the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, 141 chance of that being the case.
But then we recruit Yeti by the power of friendship, right? That's what happens there? Yeah. So it makes sense. I could do it.
Well, in the Umaru culture, they're kind of like dogs, where there's an alpha dog of the pack. And once you defeat Umaru, you become the alpha of the pack, and that's why he follows you.
Ah, got it. It all makes sense. I don't even remember what I've done so far. Sure, that works. I mean, this is certainly a fun event. The statues at the end of check scale. I really like the check scale. Oh, there's a Strago. Let's go.
Beautiful.
Umaru will join my party eventually. And you have rage. So yeah, there is actually a chance. It's small, but there is a chance that that Umaru is going to be required, assuming there's a character at his check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you have any good ones? I don't have earrings on.
Earrings are overrated. This is actually a pretty nice first encounter, I would say.
When they don't escape.
That is true. Well, there they go. But that's okay. I think like that guy only makes up 20% of the experience pool for this fight, so the Geomantis is the meat and the potatoes. And look on Falcon Hit screen, ladies and gentlemen. I won't say what he has found, but it's a little spicy.
Ah, he's already gotten to KT. Let's step it up.
Yeah, he just stepped on the switches.
You know, that tracks. That definitely tracks. But is it as good as a Yeti?
No, of course not.
Okay. That's gonna be the goal, to get the Yeti in our party.
Yeah. Alright, Joker, do you have anything else for Fiery Blizzard before we let him get back to it?
No, just good luck. And hopefully we'll get to see the Yeti versus Yeti fisticuffs.
Yeah, absolutely. I am also very surprised no one suggested Phoenix Cave to loot.
Ooh,
that is definitely an option.
All right. Well, we're slacking. We'll get our troll checkpoints up for treasure chest up next time. We're a little impromptu and we couldn't get it properly prepared, but for next time we'll definitely bring the good spots. And congratulations again on your victory in the Warring Triads. And again, thank you for joining us. And I mean this. Thank you again for the short notice. There's pretty decently short notice and popping in here with us. We hope this is a fun
problem.
race for everybody. And yeah, we hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, and I am definitely hoping that Strago does not use Fire 3 right now.
All right, my dog. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, and while we were talking to Fiery Blizzard, we did see a couple dragons go down on like Falcon Hit. I think Fitz took one down. PB&J, I think, took one down. Falcon Hit has completed the Ozer's Mansion, where we found that Magic Master. Fitz was going through that, and PB&J has just finished Burning House.
Very nice. So I guess that's what Fitz had reset out of earlier. He had found the Magic Master.
And so PB&J and Fiery Blizzard both have the Strago from Doma Defense right now.
Nice.
And Fitz and Falcon Hit have not found that. Falcon Hit is going through the Dream, and it looks like Fiery might also be joining him there.
Yeah, so we know where Yumaro is, and we have Strago. So we'll learn here in the Dream if there's multiple paths to the seed. If not, this may be Yumaro required. With the Fanatics play being fed into Strago.
And there's always Kefka and Narsh.
There is, but I think unless those are the only 4 characters, I think it's highly unlikely someone goes up there unless we come across a Mog. And then it doesn't matter if we come across a Mog because then we have another avenue anyways.
Yeah. And as you can see, Falcon Hit and Fitz are both have that auto reflect now.
Oh yeah.
And Fitz is also doing Doma Dream, it looks like. So 3 of our runners are currently going through the Dream, or about to go through the Dream.
So it looks like Falcon Hit has Illumina. I guess that must have been the reward from one of his dragons while we were talking to Blizzard.
I definitely saw the dragon in Mount Zozo gave a Ragnarok, I think. I saw that, but I didn't see if the other dragon gave a Lumina.
So just an Esper for the middle part of Doma Dream, but that's okay. Yumaro is all we need. Yumaro is the perfect character. We don't need to...
And we do need 9 Espers anyway, so...
Yeah, just Yumaro and some more Espers, and we got this in the bag.
Okay, and I believe that's Esper Kit Mountain. We have the Marshal of Red Wolves. Is that right?
Yep. Red Wolves are the tamest of the monsters Marshal could be paired with, so that's pretty fortunate right there for the runners.
That was Alexander coming out, I think.
Very nice.
Not one you see quite often, but it is pretty powerful. I think it does holy damage or pearl damage, right?
Yep, it does. Usually by the time you get enough MP to cast it, you have better options. But it is nice when you're in a pinch.
And in this case, we don't really have better options because most of the magic, like high power magic, is off the table.
Mm-hmm. We're only going to have access to ice spells, no access to fire or bolt spells. And I believe Ultima is also off the table in this seed. But again, the drawback, the counter to that is all you got to do is find some swords and then mash the A button over and over again like Falcon Hit's been doing.
And both Fiery and Fitz are going through the escape room right now.
So PB&J is going to make his way through the Phantom Train as well. Actually, we're going to have all 4 runners in Doma Dream at the various spots throughout at the same time.
Yeah, and like we mentioned, it is a pretty decent check, so it's not a surprise that they all wanted to come here early.
Definitely. It's arguably the best check in the game because of the speed of it and the fact that it's 3 checks back to back to back, with one of them being guaranteed pieces of progression.
And as we mentioned, Fiery and PB&J are the only ones that know about the Strago at the Dome Defense. But I don't think PB&J has peaked Fanac's Tower, like, because we sort of peer pressured Fiery Blizzard into doing so. So Fiery Blizzard might be the only one with knowledge of where that character number 4 is right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw Fitz do Burning House and it wasn't a character, so that only leaves Ebbett's Rock. And then Umaro as the other 2 spots we don't know. And again, obviously Kefka Narsh, but until we get some more information, decent chance no one goes up to Kefka Narsh unless they have to.
Now, if you are in the runner, if, like, let's say Fiery Blizzard's place, and you know character 4 is like that, the Umaro is there, how soon do you go after Fanac's Tower? Are you just waiting to have some kind of answer to the fights there?
Yeah, so it's really, really awkward when you don't have access to fire spells or bolt spells. So you're really making on either 1 ice spells or 2 rods, because you don't have access to your sword, the fight command. You don't have access to blitz. You only have access to magic or item, and if you don't have any magic, then you're dependent on items. He did do quite a bit of shopping, but I don't know if he came across some rods. But if I were him, and I kind of got closer down to it, and I knew where some rods were, that would probably be my play.
Okay, and we got 3 simultaneous Ifrit Shiva fights going on. Falcon Hit was the first in here, but he's still trying to get through it. And it looks like some of his characters were doing fire damage, which was actually healing Ifrit.
Yeah, every 5 turns, Ifrit and Shiva will switch. He may take the runaway play here, because this is kind of taking a while.
We got a floating unconscious Strago on Fiery's side. Resets out. Probably did not like having the floating unconscious Strago there.
No, I can imagine. I wouldn't be shocked if Falcon Hit runs from his fight here. When Ifrit does his little 2-step around the screen, and he does that information, if you hold down left and right, you can run away from the battle, and it effectively ends it. Oh, no.
Alright, we're through.
Yeah, we're through.
And so on Fitz's side, has switched back over to Shiva, but breaking a fire rod, great play. We got the 1,000 Needle Blowfish coming out. And that blaze just instantly takes down Strago. So that's probably what happened last time, too.
So Golem was the reward for the middle part of Dome of Dream. So let's see what's on the throne. This could be Esper. And yes, it is. Unicorn for Falcon Hit.
There's some pretty useful Espers in that pile, though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and PB&J is also now at the Ifrit Shiva fight.
So, looks like Falcon Hit's going to go up to Kefka Narsh. I think the move behind this play is the nice thing about the item reward pool from the dragons and your dead checks is that it's almost assuredly going to give you offense, and then the higher equip rate means there's a strong chance somebody can equip it. So if you do your dragons early and you get your Illumina, you get a Ragnarok, you get a fixed ice, there's a higher chance someone can equip it, and then you have it for much longer period of time than if you did it later.
Yeah,
so I think that's his plan here.
Yeah, this is also going to give him auto haste since he's already done 2 dragons.
Yep, that as well. Plus, because it's an all-star game, he might be aiming for all 8, and if he aims for all 8, we greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, like I said, always be killing dragons.
Yep.
Okay, and all 4 runners are now through the dream battles.
And it looks like we got a Coliseum play here from One Free Fits.
I didn't see what he was trading for.
He's getting a Pearl Rod for that encounter. But it looks like that's it.
There's no special bonus like there is under Poltergeist flags, but...
No, I think he was just,
Trying to
hoping
find some extra power.
Yeah, because you don't get armor or relics in there, it's really, 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 really good if you can find an offering, because there's a strong chance. Now, I mean, if you can find an offering or experience egg there, you're not gonna get one of those from one of your dead
Right.
checks. So there's a good chance you're the only person that nerfs that. So decent heads up play there to try to spike one.
Fitz has found Strago at Dome of Defense.
Yep, and Falcon Hit gets an ice shield for S Dragon number 3, but more importantly, he gets auto haste now.
Also, looks like going to take out Tritalk as well while he's up here.
Yeah, he's not a dragon, but he's close enough. He hangs out with a dragon. Zoe.
And there's a discount Magimaster there.
Yeah, one of the good things about Falcon Hit and then Fitz as well is stumbling into that Magimaster. Now, you can see the reward for Owzer's Mansion, and it wasn't a character. So they know there's no chance for it to be required, so now they can essentially traverse the rest of the world, the rest of the seed, knowing where Magimaster is, and then by default, you know where Magimaster isn't. Whereas Fiery Blizzard and PB&J don't have that information, so if they ever make their way to Owzer's, they would essentially just be eating a time loss if they don't have the means to deal with them.
And it seems like we're still trying to find answers for Phoenix Tower. Ragnarok's probably not it unless it's got some decent spells on it.
Alright, so Falcon Hit's going to get his Strago here. His Rage Strago.
Yeah. And one potential strategy Fiery could do, because he hasn't done any dragons yet, he doesn't have auto reflect. If he can find a berserk spell, he can just cast berserk on himself through Phoenix Tower.
Most definitely. The problem with that is you never find berserk when you need it. You always come across berserk when it does you no good, and then when you wish you had it, it's never there. And that's the way it is with all the support spells.
Okay, and Falcon Hit is also now doing Dome of Defense, so everyone has their Strago now.
Yep, we've all found their grandpa. We still don't know what's at Ebbets Rock, which is going to be a vital piece of information. We see Fitz going to Esper Mountain, but this is not a character. This is just a red wolf, lonely marshal, and another Esper.
Yeah, so PB&J is taking on the Gold Dragon. I think that's Gold Dragon is Mount Zozo, right? I guess we'll see shortly when Fire Blizzard triggers this dragon.
Yeah, that
too.
must have been it has to be, because that's the dragon that was on Fitz's screen while we were interviewing Blizzard. I almost spilled.
Okay, so I'll put everyone with auto reflect once this is done.
And so, sticking true to our format earlier, I think it's time we bring in Falcon Hit and talk about the seed, how it's going, and his thought on the Triads event overall. What do you think, Joker Man? Is this a good time to do that?
All right. Yeah, and we can also issue Falcon Hit the challenge.
Oh, yeah. Chat, if you have any obnoxious, crazy challenges for Falcon Hit, get them ready, because we are now joined by the one, the only, the Falcon Hit. My dog, how you doing?
Not bad, not bad. I'm like halfway to my goal.
All 8 dragons are level 60.
No, it's level 60.
Oh, well, you can get to level 60 and buy all 8 dragons as well.
Yo, true. I just need to find Edgar.
Alright, so what are your thoughts on the seed so far?
Oh, that Magimaster was unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
All good, all good. There's no character there. Although the walkout is kind of horrendous every time.
Yeah, it's walking out of Algiers is always the longest walk. Even though time-wise it's not that bad. Just feels longer.
Is it not that long? Isn't it like 45 seconds? Also, getting Strago, you know I'm going straight to Burning House.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of sad because I forgot to check the soldiers at Doma Siege.
Oh, I know what
Because-
they. I don't think. Well, it's not cheating if I tell you what they were. They were Giggle Mantis and Mesosaur.
Oh, that's a good fight though. That's like 5k at my current scaling, I think.
All right.
Unfortunate, but we press on.
So
I guess I back guard. Oh, man, my relics are kind of terrible. That's all good. I have all the signs, right? That's all you need.
definitely. So with your dragon play early and often, is that part of just your strategy for Doom Raids in general to get the goodies that they possibly have, so you can enjoy them throughout the seed, or is this part of the leveling process as well?
It's also part of the leveling process because obviously if you take dragons, it's more checks. More checks is
Mhm.
more experience.
Mhm.
Or, well, more dragons is more experience. The checks are like, they're a little... You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Although I know that later is a bit better. Man, these bridges are terrible. Is there a gold bear that I don't see? Tell me right now. You know.
It was at the top of Fanatic's tower.
Gold bear?
No, I'm kidding.
Imagine though. Oops, I accidentally attacked Drago.
That was some very
Gold bear?
impressive.
Gold
Very-
bear? Gold bear! Yes! It's time! I just need an offering.
So that was some very impressive flame dodging there, by the way, also as well.
I'm pretty sure flame dodging is all luck.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Well, there's no seed manipulation. In the, I think seed 240 and up, there's like $255 possible energies, and then you went 240 and up in the vanilla game. And that makes these flames more tolerable, but even then, it's rough. You're fighting to at least a spot unless you get 1 in a million luck.
no, this flame just... You can totally dodge this flame, but I'm bad.
I almost had that one. Alright, so what are you hoping for the reward is for Burning House here? If you could pick anything you want it to be, what do you hope that it is?
I hope it's a... I hope it's an offering, but I know it can't be an offering. Oh, these things are so tanky. I forgot how much... how annoying. Also, the thing that helped my dragonfly was I found a force armor and a force shield.
Mm-hmm.
So early on, if you have like force gear, you're almost unkillable. Because early on, the only thing that can hurt you is magic. But if you have force armor, obviously, there's like... It'll cut it in half. And a force shield especially, because it cuts it by another third, it's just, you can't die.
Mm-hmm. Now,
So these dragons were like, they were cake, right? You saw how much damage they were doing. It was
Yeah.
doing like 13 damage to realm. I was healing most of the damage through a regen ring.
Mhm.
Oh man, this gold bear is gonna pop off if I find an offering.
what does your Striggle have equipped?
That's sniper.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, it's already quartering. The fool.
Alright, so while we got you, what were your thoughts, Falcon Hit, on the Warring Triad events overall? What did you like most about it? Was there anything you didn't like? Was there anything you'd like to see different, maybe in a similar event in the future?
Oh, what did I like most about this scene? I liked how it's kind of like a mini Eldritch League, right? Because every runner had their own like tier.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem I found with Eldritch League is that I don't really interact with the other tiers,
Mhm.
right? Because I can look at their times, right, and I'd be like, oh, nice, this player like they did really well on this week.
Mhm.
But you don't really interact with them. And in this one, it was kind of like you could interact with my teammates, right? I did a lot of mentoring with my teammates, and they did very well.
That they
We
did.
got to the playoffs, but unfortunately, we lost to the winners. And I can take solace that we lost to the winning team, right?
Yeah. There's no shame in losing to Team Minerva. We all lost to Team Minerva.
True. Where am I going? Guess I'm going to hide in. Nah, that's boring. I'm going straight to Kefka and Narsh.
Kefka Narsh. All right. We appreciate it.
I open basement. That's like boring enough.
One of your teammates is actually in the chat right now. The real chattiest. He is excited for your Kefka Narsh play as you are.
Nice. Oh, I should check the relic shop in case there's an offering here. Hey, easy every time.
Bingo.
I've never.
As soon as you said it, I wanted this. I just started grinning.
I've never seen an easier offering in my life. Oh, heck, I'll take 2. Why not?
Might as well. In this economy, you have no reason not to.
So can I go ahead and issue my challenge?
Oh, please do.
Go ahead.
Okay, should the opportunity arise, please defeat the Yeti using the Yeti.
The Yeti. Okay.
So
I'll try my best.
So it may be feasible. Obviously, if he's gated behind the spot where you have to fight him, or you come across him before you get to him, it's not possible. But we asked the thing of Fury Blizzard when he was in here, and he agreed. And we would be remiss if we didn't ask everybody that joins us if they would be willing to accommodate.
I mean, that would mean I have to use Yeti as my fourth party member, right? Otherwise, I'd have to like find Yeti I'd saved previously.
Yeah, we're not saying you got to do all 60 checks to find them and then go back and fight them, but if the opportunity presents itself.
I mean, I'll just put Yeti as my fourth party member. It's all good.
Okay.
Who do I want here? It's probably these two. If I find Yeti, I'll put him as my fourth party member. Actually, if I find Yeti as like my 7th character, I'll put him in. It's fine. Like, I'm pretty sure I can kill anything with these 3 party members.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be breaking the damage cap with Strago, and then eventually Realm's gonna get there as well.
I'm gonna be 40k. It might actually be better to put the. No, it's probably not. I was thinking about switching the strength to, not the strength, the speed. Oh, I should check these. What am I doing? Still going. Boo.
I think that's a mistake if your goal is to get to level 60 and not check the... There we go. Boo! Get these wool to balance monsters out of here.
Man, I'm just gonna go back and fight this dude. Is it good? It's Critic Pandora.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, we got another one on board. We did catch you too late, but we were asking the chat for Fiery Blizzard any chest they'd like to see open, and we appreciate him accommodating us. If we could get you to open one chest for us, will you open it?
Sure. Oh, is it the hidden chest? Did I accidentally use junk?
Oh, no. Can we get the mayor's chest on your way out in Narsh?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Thank you. We appreciate that. I'm telling you, it's going to be a Genji Glove for your snipers and your offering.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, it was there the whole time. It was just right next door. So now we'll be doing 80k a turn.
Nice. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to one turn in Kefka. It's been a very long time since I've one turned Kefka. But I have a... Oh no, I took the bear card off.
That is true, Chadius. Some of the rages you invoke some of the monster commands. Like if you do Woolly, you get a bunch of protective perks. I can't remember off the top of my head, but Woolly's a good one to use. And then it makes your character almost unkillable. And then some of them you get Reflect. Some of them make you undead.
Does IO cause you to float?
Honestly, don't know.
I'm not sure about that, but I accidentally used junk, which caused me to float. That's why I'm floating right now. I think junk also uses buff up, so I'm glad that Trago didn't like proc.
Alright, so what are your thoughts on Ultras League Season 6 and some of the changes? Sign-up's happening now, by the way, ultrasleague.com. Scroll down to the announcements. I'm pretty sure if I paste another link to the chat, it will ban me forever. So I won't do that. But ultrasleep.com, scroll down. That's where the signups are for that, ladies and gentlemen.
I am looking forward to it, as always.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for that 4th title, as you know.
Very, very nice. What do you think about the 22 check skip as opposed to the 21?
I think it'll make seeds slower on average, but also I'm glad that I won't be doing the middle route not as much, right? Because in preparation for Ultra Sleep 5, I actually practiced that middle route without saving a lot, and I died a lot. It was great.
Yeah, it's really embarrassing when you go in there and it's a Doomgazer or a Magimaster, and then you lose like 17 minutes when you thought you were
it's Yeti! I'm in!
We may have known that, we may not. I cannot confirm or deny any rumors.
Is it? Oh man, I need another offering. No, I also didn't open the chest. No! I'm sorry, I'm easily forgetful.
That's alright.
I'll go back for it.
We're just blessed you found the Yamaro. We were really concerned you wouldn't.
But I've always checked FT, right? It's on the way to hide it. It's just like good. Also, can I kill this dragon?
Yeah, so Utterbutter, welcome on in, my dog. One of the changes for Ultra Sleeps, they're really minuscule. Probably the most impactful is the change of the check skip from 21 to 22. So obviously it means you'll probably come across it a little bit less because, correct me if I'm wrong, 22 was a larger number than 21.
That checks out.
That checks out. Okay, thank you, Joker. And then another change is the difference in the starting lures you get. I believe it was previously 3 to 5, and now it will be 6 to 10. So essentially doubling the amount of lures you get. So those will be less times where you're stuck with Pep Up and level 3 lore. And lures that you can't really utilize. You get more chances to come across the good stuff. So that's a nice boost to lore. I think it will be see it being used more. Which I'm a big proponent for, is seeing all parts of the vanilla game used some way, somehow.
Yeah, I think talking to a lot of people during the Ultras League Season 5, there were a lot who felt that the 21 skip was just slightly too low. So I think a lot of people are going to be completely on board with the 22 skip.
I did like in the Triads how it was randomized between 21 and 24. So no two seeds were the same. It almost made you had to. It helped you plan, because if you had 8 characters per skip but 25 checks, then you kind of can know it as you go.
This is a horrific boss. I have like no magic spells. Does this heal? It does not heal. Okay, good.
You got this. Magic is over.
What am I at? 12? It is like real. Oh, I have Berserk. It's free. I'm Berserking myself, I guess. I guess I should have Berserked Cyan. Wait. Oh no, the Reflect. Do I have Reflect? I don't have Reflect. No.
I don't think Berserk gets reflected. No, it does get reflected. Oh no.
Yeah, I remember seeing this a couple times during I think Warring Triads group stage. There was at least one Doom Range match where someone was trying to go through Fanatics Tower and already had killed the dragon there.
Man, this is gonna be the slowest fight of all time.
Yeah, that's a good.
I'm gonna crack this ice shield for speed. It's gonna do like 6,000 damage.
I was gonna say that from the shield from the Ice Dragon spot, that we don't need that. We got some good use out of it. It can go. It's time to declutter the inventory a little bit.
Oh, he's not dead. I thought that would kill him for sure.
Yeah, so again, one more time, if you head on to ultrasleague.com, you can also see last season's standings, by the way. Those are still up. Eventually they'll go away. You can see previous season results. You can see previous announcements, and then most importantly, you can find the signups and the current announcement. And the current sign-up sheet, Ultros League Season 6 kicks off April 6th. Sign up, returning players, new players, any interest at all, go ahead and sign up. It's fun.
You tell me if this was Ice Dragon, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Is this Ice Dragon?
I'll let you know after you step on a tile next to it.
Okay, all good.
What, you have a 1 in 5 chance of it being an Ice Dragon? So that's pretty
Yes.
low odds.
Honestly, this might be a struggle for me.
It might be.
It's probably okay.
I correct me if I'm wrong, Joker, but isn't Blue Dragon weak to Whirlwind?
The only thing I usually use against the water dragon is bolt stuff.
Nah, I'm pretty sure if you use Whirlwind, W-Wind on Blue Dragon, it hits him.
Imagine if that was true.
I did in our multi-con
Oh,
race.
it's gonna get... Is it gonna get reflect? It is gonna get reflect. That's not good.
I did use Whirlwind successfully in our multi-thon Saturday because I came across Narapa, and all I had was an Air Lancet. So I just Whirlwind myself, and then thus him, or them, and then finished him off with my mighty Air Lancet. One of the few times you'll ever see Whirlwind successful.
Uh-oh. It's not looking good for me.
No, this is got you in a bad spot.
It's time. This is like a 14% chance. No. If only this was a... if only this was a thing. Non-Doomseed, I could just keep trying this. How long does Reflect last? I kind of forgot.
Now, if that connected, what would actually the dragon turn into?
He turned into a crystal. Which is the sword.
He turned.
I think it's over by now, right?
I think
I can test with ice. Yeah, it's over. Reflect is like really fast.
yeah, it's like 4 turns, 4 ATBR, just like a medium speed character, starting character.
Yeah, I think it's like 30 seconds. I think he's gonna thing again. Oh, I want my dude up. I want him to get levels for gold there.
So your teammate, I'm not gonna say what it was till the fight's over, but your teammate had a genius suggestion in the chat, and I will suggest it here after the fight's over. Chatty has said you should have cast Berserk off his Reflect onto yourself, and that would have been.
Oh, that would have been so smart.
That
Yo,
would've
Ice
been
Shield for
next
Ice
level.
Shield, I'll take it. That would have been so smart. Chatty's is so smart.
But it would have been awkward if you cast it on your Berserk character. It reflects to your Berserk character, so you couldn't do it again. But
I mean, all
nevertheless,
good. I would be killing it, right? I'd be
Yeah.
doing like 2,000 damage per hit. I think I would just be laughing in my riches, even if that happened. Now I need to go back to the mayor's house because I said I would do the chest.
All right, we'll stick with you until you get to that chest, and we want to hear your reaction when it's whatever it said we was earlier.
You
Genji
said
glove?
Genji glove.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna will it to be an experience egg because we gotta get to level
I'll-
60. It's gonna take a while, so we need to be level 60 and experience egg in there.
Also, I need to get back to Narf because I need another offering for this Yeti.
That is true. The nice thing about Yamaru in this is that he gets so many of the good items.
Yeah. Hopefully I have enough money. I wasn't really counting. I picked up some stuff. I can just sell the Ragnarok. No one can deal with the Ragnarok.
Yeah, who needs a Ragnarok?
I'll keep you in suspense for now.
Yeah. All right, chat. Moment of truth. What do you think is in the Mayor's House chest?
It's a clock, right?
We'll know.
Murasame.
We'll know in a second. We really don't know. You're about to unearth it for us. Ooh, Murasame. Very nice.
And you get an Atlas arm. Where did I get those from? Chat, help me out. Where did I get the Atlas arms from?
I think you got them from Eblon. In the cave. Where they're hiding from the monsters that took over the castle. Because Rubicante kicked them out. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm gonna assume it was here, and I God, I remember it's late. It wasn't in my initial loot path because I was like, man, I could really use an Atlas arm right now. And then I was like, oh, there's Atlas arm. There it is. I should have just bought 4. I'm obviously gonna use 4. Now to see what this Yeti can do.
All right, before we leave Falcon Hit, he's at 4 and 7. Joker, do you have anything else for Falcon Hit before we let him go?
No, just good luck on the Yeti hunt now.
Oh yeah, thank you
you.
for commenting us, entertaining the chat, entertaining us, and we always appreciate you.
Oh,
Joining us
he
and playing
can't
with us.
equip anything. This is
Unbelievable.
unfathomable. Ugh,
Not even the sniper?
not even the sniper.
Oh my god.
Oh, I mean, all good, all good.
All right, well, again, thank you, my dog. We appreciate you, and good luck the rest of the race.
Thank you.
Okay, so we do have a math check that was just passed by PB&J, and that is the Yeti check where we're having the math test. And by now, everyone now knows that Yeti is at the next tower. Fitz just got his, and Fiery is going after, is fighting that Chatternook to get his.
Yeah, I think from seeing Falcon Hit do Kefka Tower with Shadow up there.
Right, so from Shadow, there's plenty of options where you can find character 6.
Definitely. Hopefully for the runner's sake that he's at Gal Manor, because if he's not at Gal Manor, there's a decent chance he's up at Floating Continent, and then Floating Continent at the 55-minute mark, even though we're having a fun time with all of our runners doing different things, showcasing different things for this all-star match. Even then, if it's up there, that's not ideal.
Yeah, and so that does mean that I cursed this in the beginning by saying required Fanatics Tower.
Oh, yeah, I guess you did.
But fortunately, with that, all of our runners are through the Fanatics Tower.
Yeah, we'll all have our Yeti, and then it's just a matter of... I still don't think we've seen Everett's Rock, so it may not be 100% required, because Falcon Hit was on his way
Everett's
there.
Rock, like 2 of them have done Everett's Rock. It was the... I don't remember the item there, but that's where they were fighting the Stooges.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And Chrono is saying it's an Esper.
You know what? That's why we pay Chrono the big bucks.
It's time to follow a dog.
So, PB&J, let's see if the character's here, because if it's not here, only other
Did
2
PB&J
spots are
already
empty.
do Gal Manor?
No, he has not from his tracker.
I think PB&J is the only one who's done the Yeti check, so is the only one who has Shadow.
Correct.
Although Falcon Hit is making his way through that area.
I couldn't tell if that was Terra or if that was the Ghost Sprite. No, I think that's Terra. Yeah, that's definitely Terra.
That's Terra. Okay, so we have our 6 characters now.
Yep, now we just need one more Esper.
So PB&J is like just about ready to get to the tower, and we'll see how it goes from there. And what What were the skip conditions? Do you remember?
7, 13, and 23, I want to say.
So that 7 is actually not terrible if we have a required 6. So maybe if you find a different character while you're trying to hunt that last Esper, you could be getting your skip on.
Yeah, most definitely. It's a bummer that Terra is character number 6 because Terra has 5 checks. But if that was, say, an Edgar, you can basically say, this is an Edgar. If I go underground, I can do another dragon, and I'm guaranteed to get the skip no matter what. That's arguably worth it. Just do the underground and get your skip, as opposed to splitting your party and going to Kefka Tower right now. So,
yeah, and Edgar would give 3 opportunities to find a 7th character as well, because I think Engine Room... Oh.
Never mind, they're saving.
All right. Well,
yeah.
That's done. Skip acquired.
Yeah, so now we just need one more Esper, and we got 10 brand new spots to go look for it.
And did we also want to just go ahead and bring PB&J in shortly?
I just gave him the 2-minute warning that we're going to drag him in. And that gives him some time to find his last Esper, and then we'll pull him in and then grill him about his choices. We're at the 59-minute mark. This is a little long for him. Usually he's almost done by now, wrapping up Tier 4 on his Doom Seed. So we'll ask him what's going wrong for him this one, because usually, again, he's almost done by now.
Well, Falcon Hit went right to Gal Manor and got that saving, so doesn't know about Terra at the cave yet.
No, he doesn't, but again, Falcon Hit's on a quest to get to level 60, so you may see a floating continent play, because that's floating continent does equal levels.
And there's probably a good chance to get those 2 missing Espers from floating continent as well.
Yep, you're either going to get skip, or your Espers, or skip, and a very easy path to get to more Espers, and yeah, we're going on up. So PB&J is going to check the Walt Gate spots for one more Esper. Fitz is not having a very fun time with his Doom Gaze. And Fiery Blizzard crossing the 1-hour mark officially. Where is he going to go next? Oh, looks like he's still making his way up to get Shadow.
Yeah, it's possible that all the fun looting that he did put him a bit further back behind the others, but we still appreciate the looting.
Oh no, we definitely again, this is an all-star showcase, so you're gonna see some lobs off the backboard for some slam dunks, or some players trying to hit home runs when a single would do it, and this is all just for fun, and we appreciate them doing this for us.
We do have Guardian up there, which this is the Cave of Veld fight is where that Guardian is.
That is the Kefka Narsh, not the Kefka Narsh, the Walt Gate spot. So,
okay, that's Walt. Okay, yeah, that's right. Is Doom? Alright, I'm sorry, I'm screwing up. I'm lost here, but that Doom Gaze, where is that at?
Doom Gaze is in the whatchamacallit.
Yep. That's the Yeti spot. Okay, so what was the Veld Caves boss?
Cave at the Belt, that's where he found his Terra, and who was that? It wasn't anybody hard, because obviously he cleared it pretty fast. I guess we could just ask him. I think it's about time we just ask him, and ladies and gentlemen, Moogles, Yamaros everywhere, we are joined by PB&J, please.
What's up?
What's going on, my dog?
Oh, just enjoying myself. Having a good time.
What are your thoughts on the seed so far, and what it has given you, and what you found?
Well, I guess we have pretty good endgame offense going, but it's just kind of been gross getting here.
Yeah, we were saying we're at the 1 hour and 2 minute mark. Usually you're done with your Doom Seeds by now, so something must be going wrong.
That's right. Very unusual.
Yeah, so what's your plan here? We talked with Fairy Blizzard. He had a very unique strategy, a very unique approach. We're obviously not going to reveal his top secrets to you. And then Falcon Hit had some.
You can.
We could, but I'm not going to betray him like that. He told us some very, very dark, deep stuff, deep down inside from his soul, that needs to stay between us, or at least in the moment between us. Falcon Hit the same, but we want to know what your approach is here. What's going on? What's your game plan?
I'm just trying to find this 9th Esper.
That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
Yeah, that's really all that I'm thinking about right now. I think all the offense I need, so I'm just kind of waiting it out.
All right, if that 9th Esper isn't here, where are you going next?
I mean, I think the Narsh play is good, but I did wipe that Guardian, so probably gonna try that again.
So that was an Atma weapon. Obviously, that is not an Esper. It is also a sword of the boss. And we're going to give Guardian round 2.
I'm gonna pick up the offering again. Also.
And looking at your party composition, looks like you decide to not use the Yeti anymore.
Oh yeah.
So did you do that to anger me because you knew you were coming in for an interview? What was the game plan behind that?
Well, I figure I already have the kind of Umaro menu color going on, which is very hard to read, by the way.
Oh yeah, when you were looting like every other chest, I couldn't was that an Illumina? We couldn't tell.
Don't worry, I don't know either.
Okay.
I totally would have used the Yeti this time, except he can't equip any of the good weapons. Even Ragnarok, he can't get crits with it, so it's not ideal.
So Guardian round 2 going on here. PB&J, what were your thoughts on the Warring Triad event overall? What were some of your favorite parts about it? What's maybe some things you would change in the future? Just your overall thoughts on the event as a whole.
It was a lot of fun. I thought all the flag sets were pretty unique and interesting. I thought the teams for the event were pretty well balanced. Like it felt like it could go either way in any given matchup. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have any negative feedback really. All good vibes.
Good. And yeah. So if this is an Esper, you're going straight into the tower with your skip already.
Yep. That's the plan.
Yeah, 7 character skip is pretty fortuitous.
Yeah, that's definitely a nice one to see. Well, if I do end up winning, it'll all be that Miranda play at the beginning. That was huge.
What was in Miranda? Because we may have saw some other players go there. We can't confirm or deny.
Not an Esper. Let's see. What was in Miranda? You know, your guess is as good as mine. Nothing exciting.
Yeah, so where are you going next? That's an Atma weapon of fixed ice. That's anything but an Esper.
Yeah, gotta be Floating Continent. No, I think I'm gonna do, like, Zozo. Or actually, I'll go peek the Funbaba. Maybe what I should have done to begin with. Could have peeked the train or this.
Yeah, so
I guess Have you looked into the next season of Ultras League?
Yep, I just signed up. Very excited. Gonna be an Elixir this season, along with Drinks Glue, my teammate Honeydew, and just a bunch of other really good players that we've all come up the ranks at the same time, and all the other good players who were already in Elixir, so it'll be interesting.
And how do you feel about some of the changes that are going to be showing up in Season 6?
I think they're pretty good changes overall. I do think the 21 check skip was a little too easy to get sometimes, so pushing it to 22 seems like a reasonable nerf. What else? More lores is nice. I'm a big fan of lore. I think those are the only changes, right? And Curse Shield +1 battle to the range, which is fine. Not super impactful, I don't think. Oh, I didn't put the offering on Realm. Oops.
And you peaked this location. What was it again?
Sorry, what?
This is an Esper, I'm guessing, since you fought this.
Oh, yeah. I just peeked it right before doing it.
Yeah, I was just curious what your Esper was. Raiden.
Raiden,
Okay.
yeah. Or Raiden. Okay. Let's put my offering on.
And so what's your plan for, you have Skip already, so what's your plan? Do you just want to go right in and see what's there?
Yeah, I think so. I think at least with my ammo offering and VK offering, I think they can pretty much take anything. We'll have to see about the other team, but...
Yeah, so I guess I'm just wondering, what are you looking at for how you're going to split your party up for this? Yeah,
so the Realm VK offering team will be a lane, the Atma offering will be a lane, and then probably just put Shadow and Strago together and hope for the best.
Do you foresee any particular difficulties with this one, like in the Guardian spot or just a bad matchup?
I think, yeah, basically just like Strago and Shadow are going to have problems against some of the bosses, so I'll probably do their fight first, just to make sure they have a good matchup here. I think the offering is going to be solid against just about anything.
Is there anything at the Guardian spot that might throw a wrench into your plan?
I don't think so, because I've already seen Magimaster and Doomgaze, so... I think we're in the clear. Fingers crossed.
You said you're starting with the... which group was it again?
It's Strago and Shadow who do not have offerings. And this is a pretty bad one.
Okay, so a bit of spicy chicken here.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing here is he has ridiculous armor, so just hitting him with Ragnarok and Sniper is not going to do much. He did stop himself though, so I might just try and brute force this.
And do you have any ice magic on either of them?
I think I have Ice 3. That might be better than hitting with the Ragnarok. Or it's not on Shadow, though. Ooh, good body slams coming out here. Did we learn Stop? No. Unfortunate. I had the Stop Esper on Shadow, but didn't finish learning it. This might be a reset.
So that was a single target Merton.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap things around here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, knowing that Poltergeist is the first in that spot right there, you could reset out and do a little party shuffle now.
Probably should have reset sooner, but thought I could get away with it.
What's your solution for the Poltergeist gonna be?
Just Ice Shield and swing with Atma Offering.
Solves a lot of problems in this game, doesn't it?
It sure does. Yeah, sure, beads. Why not?
Yeah, so not to reveal everybody else's location, but we do have quite a bit of interesting action going on everybody else's screen. If everybody wants to, not to call attention where they are exactly, but very exciting race. It's unfolding before our eyes.
Okay, I'm about to show you the secret tech that I never got to show off in the actual tournament.
Excited for this.
Always hang on to a flame saber so you can smack your frozen characters.
Oh no. Oh no. What if he freezes your flame saber? Very nice.
Just leave it in your backpack. And uh-oh. Is this gonna work? I think that works actually. Well, unfortunately, Strago's raging, so we'll just chill for a bit. But it's nice because on Doom's Rage, it's very likely that pretty much any character can equip the Flame Saber.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess it also works with like a Fire Knuckle or a Fire Rod, but you just keep it in your backpack and swap it into whatever character isn't frozen.
I just want to know where you got this backpack from.
You get it from Pierre's shop in Falcon Town.
This is unfortunate.
That's alright. You know, you got a gold bear rage going. You can't ask for much else. You're just being greedy at that point.
Oh,
Okay, maybe if image wasn't up. I think that's a fair request too. That demon rage hurt a little bit.
Just a bit. Shadow has a snow muffler, so he'll eventually wake up. Why does it look like Umaro's unfrozen, but he's not doing anything? Oh, there he goes.
So, it's probably too late to ask this of you concerning where you are, but I did have a challenge I was issuing earlier for people to try to, if possible, defeat the Yeti using the Yeti. At this point, I don't think you're going to run into Yeti unless he's at a Guardian spot.
True.
Yeah, we saw someone unearth the Yeti early, and that was Joker Mage. That's a very creative challenge. That's really thinking outside the box.
I mean, I've been thinking of just like generating scenes to challenging people to go and like defeat the Yeti using the Yeti and just as quickly as possible and see how quick. Like, don't even bother with fighting Kefka or Sages. Just go fight the Yeti with the Yeti.
Yeah, that's a little Yamaro on Yamaro action. We gotta get the people what they want. All right, PB&J, we appreciate you joining us. We're gonna let you finish out your statue fights and then possibly your final Kefka.
Sounds good.
Thank you, my dog. Have a good night. If we don't see you again.
Yep. Peace out.
Okay. Everyone pretty much is, well, everyone except for Fiery Blizzard, who was having a bit of difficulty finding that 9th Esper, is already in the tower. Falcon Hit did get skip, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely doing a full middle clear to get to his level 60 goal.
I see.
After that, he'll warp back in.
Okay. So Fitz is just, I think, just went for to statues directly. And we do have, I think that's Inferno at the Guardian spot.
Yeah. While Falcon Hit is doing this full, he's like in the mid 50s in his levels. And you're really going to see the power of levels in this game. Because even though he's going to have to warp out, warp back in, PB&J is through one of his statue fights. Fitz is farther ahead of him. There is a good chance Falcon Hit still catches up to him just because he's going to blow through everything so fast.
Yeah, and like I said, fortunately, Fiery just was a bit behind from doing some of the earlier stuff for us, but also just was not able to find that last Esper until recently still. So it looks like might be still trying to get a few more things together, but also does have skip, has 8 characters. So once, getting offerings, it looks like.
Yep. PB&J with his Poltergeist rematch at Ice Shield is paying dividends. So at this point in the seed, his Poltergeist is going to have 42k HP. He really just needs his Cyan to have 5 successful turns to knock this out. And oh no, that Fallen 1, it doesn't come out often, but when he is scaled up to max scaling with his abilities, that Fallen 1 can come out, and that is not ideal. But he does have fixed dice, so he just needs to not take any more damage the rest of the fight to get through this.
Did Falcon have a character with dance?
Who has dance? Strago has rage. One of them has blitz. Yeah, one of his starting characters had dance.
Okay, because that was definitely not the background I was expecting to see there.
Yeah, he did trigger dance for that fight.
But it looks like he used the group 3 to clear out both of the dragon spots. Did not go further and use group 3 to clear out Toilet Happener, which you can do if you're willing to spend the time.
PB&J gets to his Poltergeist fight. He just has one more statue fight to go. And
yeah,
this is the Guardian spot for Falcon Hit. But again, he's going to have no trouble. It's just going to be a matter of animations taking up time.
Looks like Fire Blizzard's doing some more Dragons fights too.
Kudos to him.
So at this point, I think the only dragons we haven't seen are Ancient Castle and Phoenix Cave.
Nope, and that's... Well, Phoenix Cave you don't need to get to, but you don't get the reward in Phoenix Cave, so it's really out of the way. But Ancient Castle you do need Egger, so it's walled. And oh my goodness, he's doing 40k a turn. Excuse me, 32k a turn with his Cyan. That is, it's a good feeling. Just see how fast he goes through his Goddess fight as opposed to everybody else on their screen.
PB&J did reset out of one of the Inferno fight, I think.
Yep, yes he did. And Falcon Hit's done with his middle lane clear. He just needs to warp out.
Alright, so my question for you is, where on earth is this Yeti fight? Because we haven't seen it. So it's got to be like either a Terra check, a Saban check, or some check that we don't have the character for, right?
So we've seen about 20 of the possible boss fights because we have 17 on PB&J, plus all the ones at Floating Continent. So actually it's more like maybe 21, 22 we've seen so far, and no Yeti. So that's basically in line of, that was a 50-50 shot. So it's probably in one of the Edgar slots or the lock slots or slash spots in a character we haven't found is most likely where it's at.
And Chrono is pointing out that Fiery is still doing a bunch of the extra stuff. Right now, this is getting Bum Rush, which can be useful, certainly.
Yeah, I always wondered why you get up on the roof, how the old man gets on the roof so easily, because I am 38, and I definitely cannot jump up on my roof like that. And I gotta be half that guy's age, so what's in the water up there?
I mean, I'm not sure if you remember the old Mad TV show, but they had a sketch that was like the Steven Seagal trying to mimic Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, where he didn't believe that the martial artists in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon used wires, and so he just kept on trying to jump off and fly. But I think it's something similar. Like I think Duncan just uses wires.
I was thinking more along the lines if he's on steroids and human growth hormone, but it's either or, really. It's a coin flip what it could be.
He's replaced his shins with springs.
Alright, so Falcon Hit's going to take down this Doom fight in probably 2 turns. PB&J is making his way back to his Inferno fight at the Guardian spot, and Fitz is going up to his last switch. Yeah, Fitz is starting his Kefka Tower fight. We're going to switch the audio over to Fitz now. Wink, wink.
Do you think Falcon has a chance to catch up to Fitz?
Oh, 100%, because he has his Cyan on the other side, so Cyan just needs to act. Cyan's going to do like 36k, and then he just needs his other character to do 5k, or excuse me, 6k to get through the fight. So it's essentially going to take 2 turns. Just a matter if it's 2 turns with him or 2 turns with his 2 characters. But
and here we see that Fiery has decided to be the people's champion and getting the Group 3 hidden chest.
Very nice.
That's where it is. So if you've never seen it before, that's where it is.
Yeah, so fun game we like to play, and Worlds Collide is when our first runner is on the Kefka Tower switch is how long the fight will take him. But actually, we're going to play a little different game tonight. We're going to play a game of can Falcon Hit catch Fitz, because Fitz is going to have a more traditional Kefka Tower fight here, whereas Falcon is going to have just smash the A button over again to fight. And
it looks like Falcon is not quite at 60 and is trying to just grab an extra fight or 2.
Yeah, he is having awful RNG with his fixed encounters there. I don't know that.
Okay, so there he goes.
Yeah. If he wasn't pursuing level 60, I would 100% say yes, but I think we're going to have Fitz pull away here.
Yeah, and it's just the extra time you need to get those couple extra levels it's just giving Fitz a bit more time to get done.
Yeah, it really was going to be dependent on the encounters he fought, but he's fighting not very good encounters, so that's unfortunate for the level 60 quest.
And it looks like it's possible that Fiery is just trying to, actually fulfill the challenge and hunt down that Yeti.
That's entirely possible. He's got to be somewhere. That's it. Level 60 for Falcon Hit.
Did Falcon Hit ever get an experience egg?
Nope, he did not.
So that was just Falcon Hit being Falcon Hit.
Yeah, it's really, really hard to get to level 60 without experience egg. You almost have to kill 6 dragons.
I mean, that checks out. There's definitely 6 dead dragons on Falcon Hit's side.
Yeah. Plus, yeah, you can see he's done 23 checks and then 17 bosses.
Fitz is not having the best of luck with his tier 1 right now.
No, so there's still a chance he gets caught.
Did you happen to see what Fitz's levels were at? In case Falcon Hit is through Poltergeist now. I think PB&J is through the... I think that Goddess was PB&J's last fight. And once again, Fiery proving to be the People's Champion, apparently suplex a train.
He's like low 40s. Fitz is low 40s for the levels, Joker.
Okay, yeah. So I think PB&J is also through, so it's going to be starting at the same time Falcon does, or close to.
Yeah, so Fitz is on the tier 2. Falcon Hit's starting tier 1, but again, Falcon Hit's gonna have much better go of it. That's just the power of levels and Worlds Collide and Final Fantasy 6 in general.
And I'm guessing that Fiery just said, you know what, I have the 9-0 record. I can do whatever I want for this.
Yeah, when you're the champ, you get treated a little differently. You can do whatever you want, wherever you want. So we're basically doing max damage with Cyan on some of the swings. So that's 40k a turn from Miss Cyan. We got the offering with the gold bear. Any gouge proc that's going to be doing 40k, so it's entirely conceivable that he is able to 2-hit Final Kefka, or 2-turn Final Kefka.
Yeah, and PB&J is also in the Kefka fight now.
Yeah. Falcon Hit on up to tier 2. Fitz is wrapping up his tier 2.
Yeah, so right now there's about 1 tier between the 3 of them. And it does seem like Falcon has a great chance to catch up just because of the damage difference. And we know that Fitz is struggling a little bit with some of these fights.
Yeah, the good news for Fitz is that tier 3 and tier 4 are a little easier when your offense is on at this level, but there is a train coming. It's just a matter of that train's gotta run you down. And PB&J took a reset.
I think that's the Dispel Death counter from Magic.
Oh yeah. No, he's still
Oh,
alive.
no.
He's dead now, I tell you what. Yeah, they're all dead, and those swings just gotta go somewhere, so you might as well. And with 10 hits, with your auto image, or excuse me, your auto image, 10 hits doesn't matter.
And you mentioned a train that just came out.
Yeah.
So this should be calmness very shortly. Yep.
We got 1 block. We got another block. Alright, we're on the tier 4 for 1 free Fitz.
And we are going to get to see what dragon is in the Phoenix Cave after all.
I think the only one we haven't seen is Red Dragon.
Well, we haven't seen the one that's in the Ancient Castle either.
Yeah, I think Red Dragon and Ice Dragon are the two we haven't seen. We've seen every other one.
I thought Red Dragon was at Narsh. Have we seen Skull Dragon?
Okay, Skull Dragon and Ice Dragon. But we haven't
I
seen-
don't remember. We might have seen Skull Dragon, and it could be Dirt Dragon. I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think we definitely haven't seen Ice Dragon.
Alright, so Falcon Hit's done with tier 3. Fitz is just going to start with his tier 4. Can Fitz close the door before the bird gets through?
Yeah, this is a really nice ending here.
Yep. Falcon Hit just queued up his done in the chat. I saw him typing. Fitz being a little behind on his typing skills. Let's see if he can get it in fast and get this through. So really, it's just going to take 2 Cyan turns for Falcon Hit to get this over with. Maybe 2 Cyan turns and a Strigo turn. Because this tier 4 has 62k damage. Let's see if Fitz can close the door. Yeah, hurry, Fitz. Just don't revive. Don't revive. Just go. Just go. Oh no, that's gouge. That means Cyan has 1 more turn and this is over. Just go, Fitz. You don't need to revive. Just go. Done at the same time. 134.28, 134.28. They are 0.1 seconds apart. So we in the race room it says 1 free Fitz won, but he won by 1/10 of a second. So, but that is technically a tie because we don't go by tenths of a second. Oh my
We'll
goodness!
have to just get out the frame by frame count, I guess.
Yeah, we may have to do something. GG's.
As a tiebreaker, make them go hunt down the Yeti.
Yeah. I'm going to put that in the chat for him. That was a record-setting final Kefka fight for Falcon Hit. They can get faster than that, but not much faster than that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you're willing to grind up to level 90, you could...
Yeah. GG's Falcon Hit, GG's Fitz. Let's see if Fitz wants to join in for an interview.
Yeah, he's the only one we haven't already talked to, so... So yeah, so Dirt Dragon is at the Phoenix Cave. So I'm guessing Ice Dragon is at Ancient Castle then.
Yep, by process of elimination, that's where it's got to be. Yeah, so yeah, for our All-Star game we had a tie. That was Fitz, looks like Fitz isn't down for an interview. Let me get Falcon Hit back in here. All right, we are rejoined by Falcon Hit. Look like Fitz is down. We'll get him in here as well. Sorry, I couldn't bring y'all in at the same time. I know that's how y'all like to roll.
True.
There
Yo,
he
that
is,
time
there
was so
he is.
great.
Yeah.
Why did I put Sensor in the 5 slot? That
So-
cost me the race right there.
So we had a fun little game. When you were running back and forth, trying to get to level 60, Fitz was starting his final Kefka, and we
Oh, really? That's so funny.
floated the idea that maybe you could catch him. And
I was so close.
because Fitz, you were like what, in the mid 40s, low 40s for your levels.
Yeah.
So this
Man,
guy-
I was 59. I can't believe it.
yeah. So you
Also,
had one more.
does that room have reduced like spawn rate? Because I ran around that room for like 50 years and I couldn't find an encounter in the save point room.
I think one of those tiles is a no encounter tile, so you're reducing your chances.
Okay, because I had to leave the room. It's just hilarious. Because I've definitely gotten encounters in that room, though I've done it like north of the save point, the 3 tiles above
Mhm.
it. I think
Well-
those are the better tiles.
I think it was just some funny odds because if you get your encounter when you step on the tile, it just resets. And then so if you do that 2 or 3 times in a row, it just looks awkward while you're running back and forth.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, I had to go to the previous room because if I remember correctly, that's the only the previous room is that small area is the only place where you can fight Doom Dragons, like the 2x Doom Dragon. It's like it's why you never see Doom Dragon in like a normal encounter because you only have like 3 tiles to encounter it. Good times.
All right, so Fitz, what we asked Falcon Hit's thoughts on the seed. What were your thoughts on what the All-Star Showcase gave you and what you had to work with?
I mean, it was a weird one. Out of all the Doom ones that I had one during the event that was Kefka and Narshkated with tentacles for the 3rd character.
Very
So
nice.
it was 1v tentacles. That one was very bad, but I was also kind of like, am I ever going to find more characters? Is it just going to be Cyan and Realm for all the time? And then I finally found Strago, and I was like, cool, I guess. All I have is ice for magic, so I was kind of stalling going to the tower because I was worried about fighting what was there. And then it was Yeti, and I was like, okay, now we're cooking.
Definitely.
And then eventually I got the like big shinies, plus the Black Dragon double fights and Burning House funded my double offering purchase. So there was really a huge power jump up at a certain point, and I was just stepping on gas from there, but it took a little bit to get going.
Nice. I immediately did Upper Dragon. I got the Illumina, and I was like, "Oh, the seed is like 2 free, right?" It's a good seed. It's a good seed. I got the level 60 on one of my characters. I would have liked it all of my characters, but like, eh. Also, this proves to me that Atma offering is like the worst if you don't have an egg, because my Cyan wasn't even dealing quad 9s at level like 58 or something.
Yep. It just
Man.
it's so broken, but I love it so much.
Yeah, I was getting like 3,500 at level like 40 or something, but they had a strength +2 Esper like the entire game.
I put my strength list 2 on Strago because I felt like he needed it more than Cyan. Because yeah, I was doing Gold Bear Sniper Offering.
Yeah, I got there too. I should have done that a lot earlier, probably. I never checked to see if Strago could use it, and then I spotted Gold Bear, and I was like, well, I know where
Man.
offerings are, so we'll go back for that.
Man, I was like, man, this because I would have like Robite Sniper Offering, but I was like, man, this Robite just isn't doing it because I know like which means it's like the free one is Lobo, but there's also like Robite and Exocyte. Those both are like the same damage level. But then when I saw Gold Bear, I was like, oh, it's too free. Like I remember because I was on the stream when I was looking through the raise list, and I was like,
Yeah.
basically, you tell me if Gold Bear was on this list, right?
And I was I probably shouldn't tell you what Fitz found 30 minutes ago.
That Magic Master was great though. Did you
Yeah.
run into the Magic Master?
Oh, Fitz was the first one.
Oh yeah,
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
because when I found the rods for sale and I could afford them, I was like, all right. I thought about doing Upper Dragon. That probably would have changed stuff for me, but I went to Science Check instead, and I had to do Gold Dragon twice to get through on the second try. And then I was like, well, I'm over here. I'll go to Realms. We'll get some levels. And then, yeah, I thought about it, and then I was like, nah, we're leaving. I saw it wasn't a character, so I was kind of like, yeah, no, we'll come back here if we're real desperate. But I think I had reflected that point, but it was just I had no real good way other than like pummeling over and over again to hurt him at all. And then Strago had natural berserk later, and I was like, oh well, that would have been cool.
I tried to berserk myself in Fanatics Tower, but I had auto reflect, so it reflected the berserk, and I was like, oh right. Anyways,
that came in, like a few times where I'd be like, oh, I got haste too. Wait, I can't use it. Or like, oh, I'll like vanish somebody. It was like, oh wait, I can't do that either. I thought about the berserk too. I was like, oh yeah, we got berserk. That'll be fine. I was like, oh wait.
I think vanish goes through reflect though. Some spells go through reflect. I just can't remember because it never comes up so often and often.
Yeah, this is like the one time it comes out. Which is why these kinds of flag sets are really fun, right? Because I've done like 1,000 seeds. I've done like a lot of things, and like playing around with Reflect, one of the things that I haven't done. It's very novel. It's very nice. Anyways, for the Magic Master, I like sat around waiting for the because he kept casting Fire and Bolt 2 while I auto reflect, and I was like, oh, there's like a chance where. But I swung my Illumina and I didn't proc because I needed the proc to kill it, and I was like, oh, it's done. There's no chance. I would have to sit here and pummel for like 10 minutes. But yeah, I love these flag sets. This is a very fun event.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like I said that I like the mentoring aspect, but I also like that it gives like new stuff for me to do, right? Because I don't really play with auto reflect. I don't really play with wide remove, and I don't really play with whatever the goddess seeds were. Oh man, that goddess that's the one thing I don't like. That's the one thing I didn't like about this event. These goddess seeds are terrible. If you didn't find like a weapon in a shop or something in a Coliseum, you were just like struggling. You were in struggle mode. But the other two flag sets were great.
Fitz, what were your thoughts on the Warring Triads, the different flag sets, and the event overall? What did you like? What didn't you like?
I think overall, it was just a lot of fun. Having a team was solid. I don't know. I thought it went pretty smooth. It was nice to do some kind of sync racing in an event. It's a little bit different of an experience. And then also it being like one-on-one. It meant that, I don't know, one-on-one races are a little bit different because you can get to know your opponent a little bit.
Yeah.
And kind of their tendencies and make decisions based on that, versus in a larger group race is kind of like, well,
a little psychological warfare is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, and like, you know, like I like to do some of the longer checks, and so I've noticed sometimes like I can bend a race one-on-one a little bit towards where I want to go, just because I like to do like the meme checks. But then sometimes I won't do them. It's a little bit, you know, can't be too predictable, but yeah, I just think it was a fun event overall. I would agree, like, Goddess were probably like the most painful ones, although again, the two character start, as I learned firsthand, has some of the most potential for like shenanigans.
Oh yeah.
So we didn't get to talk to Fitz earlier, so he didn't know that. To the others, we did try to issue a challenge. Unfortunately, no one met it, but the challenge was going to be defeat the Yeti with the Yeti, but we never encountered the Yeti boss. So the new question is, where do you think the Yeti boss is hiding?
Look at my board.
If you guess wrong, you lose the tiebreaker.
Ribbon. I'm gonna say the end of floating continent.
Falcon Hit can attest to that.
That is, what was it? I can't remember what it was, but it was not Umaro.
Yeah. So Falcon Hit did do Floating Continent, and nobody else on Earth. Fiery Blizzard went quite a few unorthodox places. But no, nobody came across the Yamaro boss, only the Yamaro character. So
So I don't think anyone found Edgar, Celeste, Locke, or Mog. So could be hiding in one of those areas.
yeah, we'll never know for sure. Because everybody's done a Fiery Blizzard is now starting his final Kefka Ascend. Yeah. Joker, before we let our two runners who graced us with their presence tonight go, do we have anything else for them?
Just congratulations. Really excellent. Like, this was just, a fun little exhibition match we wanted to do, and yet, but you guys still gave us a great race, a great ending. So thank you for that, and GG's.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and before y'all go, Fitz, Falcon Hit, do y'all have anything you'd like to plug before give a shout out to? Maybe to our hometowns?
Yeah, definitely toast to the hometowns. And then I would say, additionally, Friday, March 19th, 9:45 Eastern, we've got a Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide race in Randothon to raise money for the National Alliance on Mental Illness.
I'd like to shout out my teammates for this event. The Real Chadius and Giga Ram, they were some of the best teammates that I could have asked for, and I hope they kill it in Ultras League.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's a good one. I gotta shout out my squad, Team Atma, as well. We had a tough group. We didn't get a team win, but spirits were high throughout the whole thing, and we put great effort out there. So I was proud of how we did in the event, even though we didn't advance out of our group.
Yeah, just to follow up on Randothon, that is not this Friday, it is Friday, March 29th. Actually, I think you said the 29th, so my bad. Either way, I should probably get that down because I think I'm running in that. And again, that is Friday, March 29th at 6:45 p.m. Eastern. Worlds Collide is running to benefit NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Mental illness. All right, Fitz, Falcon Hit, we appreciate you joining us. We'll pretty sure we'll see y'all again here soon, especially with the new Ultras League going on.
Yep, thank you.
Bet.
Yep, for sure. Thanks for putting this on, and catch y'all later.
Yeah, so Fairy Blizzard is moving on up to his tier 2, just about to wrap this up for us. Let's go ahead and switch the audio back over to him like a good producer does.
Yeah, and I know PB&J has been in chat since finishing off Kefka and talking a bit there. I don't know if he wants to come back and say some more or not, though.
He's not in the voice chat wanting to pull him in, but if he wants to come on in, he can come on in. I'm going to pull Fiery Blizzard in against as well. And we are joined one last time by Fiery Blizzard. Blizzard, my dog, you're just about to wrap this up. We appreciate you going above and beyond for us and all the things you did throughout your seed and throughout your run.
Yeah, something I definitely could have just been finished a while ago. I was like, no, I got a few more things to do, like find a train. You can't give us starting Blitz and not suplex a train. So, glad I found it. Sorry I didn't find the Yamara boss, but I figured once people were done, it was time to put the shenanigans to rest and finally beat the seed.
All that matters is we know that he exists.
Absolutely.
And he survives this seed, so he's able to live on. Hopefully procreate, so there is more of him in the future, and the Yeti species.
Yeah, I'm going to guess South Figaro Cave Locks check is where he's hiding. That's my guess.
It's a fair guess.
Love it when everybody's frozen. Didn't even think that was going to be on the cards, but that's what I get for fooling around. No, it was definitely fun. And, I feel like if any of us were taking it seriously, we would have been done significantly sooner than any of us finished. So. But, no, it's been a treat, certainly. I don't even know who else could equip those Illuminas. I'm sure there were people, but I didn't care after a certain point. But no, I mean, I hope it was entertaining for the people watching. Definitely a lot more fooling around, like I said, I assume from all of us.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I would like for my teammates to get unfrozen, though.
Well, if you have a flame saber in your backpack,
I think I actually do.
you can throw it on that Zester and take a swing at one of them. But that image might be counterintuitive to that.
Yeah, well, the South Cross also helps. But, oh, this has been, like I said at the beginning of the seed, this was an enjoyable tournament. We'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah, so again, ultrasleague.com. We have signups for Ultras League Season 6. Even for the first week, we will waive the sign-up fee if you sign up now.
Ooh. Yeah, because there is that little penalty.
Yeah, so act now.
We don't. Yeah, absolutely. Supplies are running out.
Yeah.
And by that I mean spots.
Yeah, if you
I
order
do
one
not
now, we'll
envy
send you a second one free.
I do not envy the admins trying to figure that one out. Don't know how many people have signed up so far, but if it's getting bigger and bigger, it seemed like last season was packed. Didn't quite do this nearly as quickly as Falcon Hit did. I'm pretty sure you would have been done twice over by now. But, let's see what happens.
I think you got this. It may be a little bit of a struggle, but I think you got enough firepower in the bag.
That's a media waiting to happen right there. You know what image doesn't help with? Medias. Let's see. Let's see if Setzer can roll some dice. I'm hoping for quad-trip ones. I will say I was very happy that my plan to Ragnarok a Dragon came through.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got that Ragnarok Esper, I think from like Doma Dream or somewhere in Doma. I'm like, I must Ragnarok a Dragon. Oh.
That was
we do it again.
Yeah, that was quite a few meteos back to back, but
oh, and then I got didn't actually kill off sleep.
I've done that before. I thought I had done enough to sleep and then got to do multiple rounds of calmness.
Yeah, this is why sometimes you should take the tier 3 seriously.
I think you got this. Valiant Knife is not affected by the offering is not affected by blind, so you got this. Just swing away.
The issue is we're about to see Life 2 again.
Oh, Nimaro's got this. See, this is a perfect example of why having Nimaro never backfires.
I did mention in the chat we're gonna solo Final Kefka here, so although I think Rum has more than enough HP now, we'll see how calmness rolls.
So you do want to be a little bit careful because Life 2 can only bring him back with 9,999 HP at most.
Yep, I figured.
So he's already kind of in that dangerous phase, even though you may think he's back to 40k HP.
No, I did realize that. So I was like, let's see if I can bring up Setzer. Spoiler alert, I could, but then couldn't because calmness for 3 times.
Oh no.
Oh no, now we just only have a Yumara in a realm.
That's fine. Well, now we can maybe actually solo Yumaro this, because Yumaro has an Illumina. That's going to be, might be enough.
Should put the Cure Ring on him. We got a realm here too, so this will be fine. We haven't seen an Ultima on stream in a while, right?
Not in this. Well, not since Multithon.
There's an Ultima there too. Or I mean, like from Final Kefka.
All right, fourth quarter time. Let's see if we can close this out.
We will not be healing Realm because we're just gonna go for it. Alright, Yumara, after this Ultima, bring it home. Oh, it's not an Ultima. Wow, that did a lot more damage than I thought it would on the shockwave to Yumaro. Gotta have Yumara have the fun bit, though.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go,
I guess we're
indeed.
pretty... Sub 2, yeah, let's go.
Alright, Fairy Blizzard, GG. Thank you for, Well, actually, I think your stream's a little bit behind mine. Let me wait till you catch
Yeah,
up.
I think
There
so.
we go, GG. Yamaro brings it home
Yumaro
yet
got the
again.
Yep, that is exactly how we planned it out. It was a bit unfortunate if Fitz and Falcon had decided not to finish at the exact same time. If they held off just a little bit, I would have gone Opera House. Done the opera. Probably killed off Sid. But I basically said myself, after I looted the hidden chest in KT, as I said I was going to at the beginning, I basically said I'm just going to mess around outside of Kefka's Tower, especially because I hadn't suplexed a train yet.
Oh, yeah.
So, glad we found the train. But no, I mean, I don't really have much else to say. Can't really say too much when you're not really taking something seriously. It's just a lot of fun to mess around, so...
No,
I really do want to thank you for putting this together.
No, thank you for joining on such short notice and being so accommodating. You got anything else you want to plug before we let you go? Anything coming up with or within outside the community? 'Cause I know you play a lot of free enterprise as well.
See, I just want to correct something. So I understand a lot of people think I come from the free enterprise community. I guess in sort of sense that is true because I hang out in Possum's Discord and I have run free enterprise for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But my main Final Fantasy randomizer game is Career Day, FF5 Career Day. That is, I know Fitz is getting into it. There are a couple people from Worlds Collide that are that have taken a look into Career Day, but I am much better at Final Fantasy V Career Day than I am at either certainly Worlds Collide or Free Enterprise. But I mean, look, we got the Randothon coming up in 2 weeks. I know a whole bunch of you are doing Worlds Collide. I believe a couple days before I have my run on Sunday. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of Final Fantasy Randomizer during Randothon. Tybalt, who was my opponent in in the finals there in the last match, is one of the admins for Randothon. So they've been putting in a lot of work, and I'm sure we're all going to be excited to watch that come. I believe that starts.
It starts
at the end of March.
Yeah,
March 28th or 29th.
It starts Friday. I think it starts. Actually, I think it starts Thursday because we go on the second day, which is the 29th, which is Friday, at 6:45 p.m. And then Career Day is just around the next Sunday. What time is that Sunday?
It is the starting run at 8 in the morning. It should be a lot of fun. If you're
Nice.
Even if you've never played Final Fantasy V, come check it out. Free Enterprise will be following that, and the nightcap the day before is Possum and Tybalt doing Mystic Quest 4 and 6 as a relay. So there's plenty of Final Fantasy randos to go around. So I mean, everyone watching, just check out the marathon, see what interests you. But I would definitely, if you invite me to plug, I will plug Career Day. Definitely my main rando.
That is Final Fantasy VI's younger brother who lived with their other parents on the other side of the world for a little bit, but eventually came back to us.
It is a game where haste is the most broken status, which is definitely not true in 6.
Definitely.
But no, like I said, definitely wanted to thank you. I also got to thank Joker and Chrono as well for putting this restream together. So with that, I definitely feel like I've taken enough of everyone's time. So I will let everyone go. And yeah, I'll see you around in the Worlds Collide Discord. Ultras League starts off in 2 weeks, and I can't wait to play.
I love when someone does my job for me. Fury Blizzard, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the plugs. And we'll be on the lookout for Career Day Sunday. And then obviously I didn't know T-Bolt and Possum were doing a relay after that Sunday evening, so we'll be on the lookout for as well.
They're doing it on Saturday evening.
Oh, excuse me, Saturday evening.
Yep. But no, yeah, absolutely. Take care.
My dog, appreciate you. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, Joker. That was pretty fun.
I think that was a great way to end the Warring Triads event. I think some will definitely miss it because it was an interesting thing, like very different from what normally gets done. Maybe we can in the future revisit it or revisit something similar to it. And just to follow off of what Fire was mentioning, Mystic Quest, Career Day, and Worlds Collide are all also available on Archipelago. So if you're into the multi-worlds, those are all games you can actually play in the multi-worlds. And speaking of multi-worlds, we do have weekly multi-worlds here in the Worlds Collide Discord. So I'm just going to plug that. I'm like I usually do when I get a chance to plug something.
How many different games are in the multi-world? I think it's 28 now.
As far as the number that you can play.
Yeah, the number of different type of actual vanilla games you can insert.
Like the ones that I think there's around 28 that are just come with it. Like if you just install the vanilla Archipelago, but all of I think Mystic Quest, Career Day, and Worlds Collide are what we would call like beta in development ones, where you have to manually add some of the stuff after, but they're all fairly well established at this point, and who knows, maybe in a few more updates they'll be included as part of the default package. I don't know how far along that is, but there's a ton of games. It's all based originally around the Link to the Past. So you see a lot of Link to the Past players doing it, but it's got all sorts of games involved. I usually end up doing Stardew Valley and 6V, a few other things, and obviously Worlds Collide. But that's not the only thing we have in the Discord. So we have Draft Seeds, Living Seeds, just a bunch of other wonderful, fun stuff. If you're into Final Fantasy VI and want to give Worlds Collide a shot, come on in and join us. As Lou has mentioned and everyone else has mentioned, Ultras League Season 6 signups are on, so this could be the perfect time to join in and see how you can do.
Yeah, very well said. Not a lot of people know about our robust multi-world community, but it's very, very impressive. 28 different games in the default. Worlds Collide is in development. Well, it's technically actively in development, just in general. So there is a little more setup to get it going, but again, it is very much playable. And we get a lot of people in there each week. I would say like close to 20.
Yeah, and most, if not all of us, in the Discord will play Worlds Collide. So if you want to get help set up to do Worlds Collide as part of Archipelago, like pretty much any of us can help you do that.
Yeah. And with that, there's one more thing I wanted to plug. I actually got a PM from the commission himself. He said if I don't plug this, he's going to kick me out of the community, so I guess I'll go ahead and plug this. This week's Hit of the Week is called Robo Dealer's Choice, and it's rolled by none other than Double Down 11 himself. The description is drafting his greatest hits. What he did was he put together some of them. He has the statistics for all the draft bot cards and everything that some people have picked throughout the year plus it has been around. So it has some of the most popular cards people pick. then plus some interesting twist that revolves around some of the various characters. So it's a really good one. Wanted to plug that this week because Seed of the Week doesn't get that much love. It gets looked over a lot, and that's a shame because some other people put some creative submissions in there. And you can also submit your own Seed of the Week if you go to the Seed of the Week channel pin chats, or excuse me, pin messages. There is a link to the Google Doc, or not the Google Doc, the directions on how to submit. You just craft your flag set, paste them in, write a little description. And if they are good, and by good I just mean beatable, we don't want to be able to soft lock to anybody and make the seed unfinishable. And we'll get them into the rotation. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching our Warring Triads All-Star Showcase, featuring 4 of the top performers from the Warring Triad events. We hope you had fun. We had fun doing it, didn't we, Joker?
It was a blast, and like I said, it was a great way to end the Warring Triads event.
Yeah. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody has a great night.
Thank you.